Good day, guys. Look at this. First snow of the season. So I was away from the cabin for a few days. Jay's over at his brother's property hunting for a few days, and I had to go downstate. I was gone for a few days. I went and saw some friends and had a birthday party to go to, and I'm back here solo. It's like 27 degrees, but it's cold, and we haven't had the fire going for a few days because we were gone. Let's go inside and get a fire going. Come on, boys! I have to get the hot tub running. We left it running while we were gone. We usually don't do that, but we knew it was going to be cold and we didn't want to close the hot tub down just yet. So solar was handling it okay. We just left the small pump on, but I've got to turn the big pump on the heat because it is going to be a 14 tonight. Burr, burr, burr. Look at these puppies. They're not even supposed to be on the couch yet. I'm supposed to put the cover on, but they apparently just couldn't wait. What are you guys doing? Are you supposed to be on the couch yet? Huh? Are you supposed to be on the couch yet? Yeah, you know you're not supposed to be, huh? You know you're not supposed to be. What? It's so pretty, guys. I do love the first snow. Although it's a little early, but it is what it is. All right, so we knew it was going to be cold when I was gone this weekend, and Jay was too. So we left the hot tub running, which we have never done before. But we knew it was only going to be a few days. It was going to be cold, and we didn't want to lose the hot tub just yet, or have it freeze like it did a couple years ago. I just got to plug in the big pump here. All right, got the big motor on now. I got to turn the heater on and turn the propane on because, like I said, it's gonna be 14 tonight, so some heat will help keep the hot tub from breaking, which we don't want because we've done that before. All right. Oh my goodness, Timber, stop! You're making the camera sideways. All right. Got this on. Got the steam coming out there. So the hot tub will be nice and warm. Let's see what it's at. Woo, it's at like 44, guys. That's pretty cold. So gonna let that propane run and heat it up because that's pretty freaking cold. And guys, I have a nice little update for you, because I know this whole summer while we were building the bunker, everybody was like, oh, your batteries are still gonna get cold in the winter in the ground, la-di-da-di-da. I just checked the Govee app and the puck is down there, and it is, give me one more second, I forgot what it was. It's been in the 20s all weekend, okay? And it's showing 41.5 degrees in there and 60% humidity, so perfectly adequate for the batteries. It's been staying about 41 in there for about a month now, even when it's been a little warmer during the day, like 50s, and it's like 29 out right now. Excuse me, it's 27 out right now, and it's staying 41. So I think we're gonna be pretty good for the winter. So that's exciting. And we're gonna get more batteries in there too, so it's gonna put off more heat, so everything's gonna be good and exciting. Alright guys, I just made a boo-boo. I just learned some stuff. Jay does most of the solar here, as you all know, and I know enough about it, but I overloaded our inverter because I had the Mr. Cool running and the hot tub running, and it just can't take that kind of power with all that going on. And I tripped out the inverter. And I was panicking there for a second, and I was like super stressed out because I didn't know what I was gonna do because Jay's not here and he is 150 miles away. So, you know, not like he can just get here in 5 minutes. Anyways, I called him. He walked me through everything, what to do. I tripped out the inverter, so I had to reset the inverter and flip the switches for the solar power to be coming into the inverter. But I did all that, and luckily that was the problem. And now we got power back in the cabin because I was a little stressed out because I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have no power. I have no water because we put antifreeze in the water because we knew it was gonna be cold for the weekend while you were gone. So I was like, no power, no water. Oh my gosh, this is really gonna be a dramatic video. Luckily, I have power, and I'm just going to use bottled water for a day till Jay gets back. But I tripped out the inverter, so I had to flip the switch on the bottom over there, and I had to flip these breakers over here down and then back up once this was running again. So yay, me, I learned some stuff about solar. Jay said that I was lucky it happened here and not something under the cabin, because otherwise I would have been screwed. And I mean, we got power stations that could have made stuff work, but it would not have been ideal. So hooray, yay me, I learned something, but also boo me because I tripped it out. But day in the life, off grid, but I got this beautiful view and this beautiful cabin, so life is good, even when there's dramatics. All right, guys, did you know there's a whole online market out there that buys and sells your data? I'm talking phone number, email, address, what you buy, what you watch. Anybody can access that information at any time. They just have to go purchase it through a data broker that's selling it. How can you prevent that all? You can sign up for Incogni. Today's video is sponsored by Incogni. How does Incogni work, you might be asking? You give them permission to act on your behalf, and they're going to fight back with these data brokers and get your information off the web and off these lists so your information can't be bought and sold. And I'm all for that. I don't want my phone number out there. I don't want my personal email out there. Incogni is going to help keep all that information private, as it should be. Anytime you've ever gotten a robocall, do you know why that is? Because your information has been bought and sold to companies. Anytime you get a spam email, same thing. Who's gotten the spam text? Not okay, guys. Let's take care of our personal information and get this stuff on lockdown. Protecting information is the most important thing we can do. So head on over to Incogni using the link below. Use code OGWJJ to save 60%. Protect you and your loved ones today. There we go. Nice and cozy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what? Mom's gonna get it warm in here, okay? Mama's gonna get warm in here, what? What? Oh my goodness. Okay, Mom's gonna get it warm in here, okay? So, like I was saying outside, We don't have any water right now because we knew it was going to be below freezing for the 2 or 3 days that I was gone. And so we winterized the system, and it's going to be 14 tonight. So Jay just asked me to use some bottled water tonight for cooking and cleaning and all that, because it's hard enough, he said, for him when it's that cold at night to keep things from freezing. So he doesn't want me to have to worry about that. So just bottled water, really roughing it. Dry cabin was almost a powerless cabin. A day in the life, guys. A day in the life. All right, guys. Power went out again. It's like such a disaster. I don't know. So this is blinking again. So turn that off down there. Then he told me to turn these down. Let this all stay off for like 30 seconds. And then turn it back on and pray everything's gonna work. And if that doesn't work, well then Jay's gonna be walking me through how to like run everything off one of the power stations. What a mess. This was not what I was expecting at all. What can you do, right? I got a warm cabin, so that is problem solved number one. And let's try to solve the rest of them. Came back on. All right. It's been about 30 seconds, so we turn that back on so we can turn those back on. And let's go into the cabin. All right. Fan's back on. That stuff's coming on. So I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. What fun is that? Oh, it went out again. I gotta call Jay. All right, guys, I'm calling Jay. All right, guys, I think I've determined that the batteries are dead. I know I can charge them with the generator. I just don't know what I have to do. And Jay's not answering his phone. So lots of fun here at the cabin today. It was not how I was intending my day to go. At least I got a warm fire and I got power stations to make stuff work. Praying Jay calls soon. I think all I have to do is pull the generator and get it started, but I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want to mess up anything, so I'm waiting for him to call me back. What a mess this is. This is why I need to make sure I know how to do all this solar stuff, because if Jay's not here, I gotta be able to do this on my own. I'm a little stressed out. I think I'm just gonna turn off the inverter to like not burn it up or anything, but that just seems like the good choice, but this blows. Oh, I don't want to cry, but yeah, look at that. 0, 0, 0. At least it's pretty though, right? At least it's pretty. At least I have a warm cabin. At least I'm not stranded on the side of the road. At least I have warm food to eat. Lots of positives in the world. Just a few setbacks that are definitely making my life challenging. Pray Jay calls me soon. It's so pretty though. Look at that. Look at that gorgeous sight. hours. It did not run that long. Blue cord was not plugged into it.
Okay, plug the blue cord into the generator. Push the little red button, the little red on-off switch to on. Now pull the choke out.
Okay.
Probably have to pull it like 20 times. Pull it hard.
Well, guys, lights are back on. Thank goodness. What a disastrous 2 hours this was. It was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. But I got it good. So that's what matters. Got the generator started. That was a pain in the butt to do. I need to know how to do all this. It's important for me to make sure I know how to do this all. So it was a good lesson today. It just really tested my patience, and I'm freezing. So I just thought I was going to be dealing with some snow and having to make sure the hot tub didn't freeze and no water. I didn't realize everything else was going to hit the fan. Thought I was going to have a cozy fire. Maybe go check out the deer viewing station for a short bit. Sorry, guys. Just emotional right now. Stressed out. Happy everything's going. But to make sure the generator stays running all night. To charge up the batteries. Keep the cabin warm. Keep the hot tub warm. All in a day's work of off-grid. At least these two are cute, right? See you in a bit, guys. I'm gonna finish unloading the car and get some more wood. Alright. Fire's finally going well. Kind of had a major delay. The hot tub's up to like 55 degrees, so it's warmed up 10 degrees. And that all dramatises everything I was doing. It was off for a little bit because solar was insane, and then I switched to propane tank. But yeah, I'm gonna sit down, turn my projector on, and watch the Lions game. And breathe. It's all done. It was stressful. I got a little more frustrated than I wanted to, but it's okay. Are you cold? Huh? You so cold. What are you, T? Are you cold? I know. Mama will get it warm in here, okay? I will say that being off grid now for 5 years, that I did not appreciate stuff as much as I should have. Like I always did, and I always appreciated it, but now I'm realizing that I appreciate stuff just a little bit more. I do appreciate everything we have and everything, and just got so used to everything being easy and just everything always going well that difficulties, set me back a little. All is good now. Look how pretty that is, though. Isn't that like a picture? Blessed to have that. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. I got the gas tank like 3/4 of the way full. Those gas tanks suck. They're so hard to pour the gas out of. Like Jay always says it, and he always does it because it sucks. So, batteries are at like 50%, so hopefully that 3/4 of a tank can get them up to like 75%. Because I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna hopefully wake up and try to go to the deer viewing station. Maybe the deer will be moving around because it's cold and snowy. We'll see. I'll update you guys tomorrow on how everything is. Alright? See you in the morning, guys. Good morning. It is about 5:45. I'm gonna be heading out in a little over an hour to go hunting, but gotta let the pups out, get some firewood, etc. The generator ran for a good portion of the night, so we're gonna check the battery status, and I will let you guys know what the bunker is too, temperature wise, because it is 16 degrees outside. We'll see how well the generator charged up those batteries. Might have to run generator again to top them off today. We'll see. Jay's supposed to be coming back at some point today. I don't know when. Alright guys, good news. The batteries are all up. Almost fully charged. Yay! Sorry if yesterday was a rough video, guys. I tried to stay positive, and then when the solar went kaput, just got a little frustrating. It's all good now. Hopefully we get some sunshine today. Well, let me check the Govee app too, guys, because I know you guys are always like really interested about that, and like the battery's still getting cold because they're underground or whatever. So let's take a quick look at that. Let me pull it up real quick. It's 16 degrees outside right now, and it's 36 now in the bunker, but that's pretty significantly cold outside, and that's still staying above freezing, so I think we're gonna be okay because we only have one battery in there right now that's connected, but we're gonna be connecting a boatload of batteries, so I feel like that's gonna help keep it warm, and hopefully we can get some of that done this week after these next couple cold days. Beautiful though, look at that, blue skies. Beautiful blue skies. So, oh, the sun's already melted some of the snow off of them. I might not even have to clean them because I can't reach high. Look at that. That happened in just like the last 20 minutes. That's the best I can reach. Looks like the sun's melting it off though, so that's good. So it's beautiful, but freezing, guys. Alright guys, Jay just called me. Jay told me to go turn the water on. He didn't want me to turn it on yesterday because it was very, very cold last night. It was in the teens. Let's look at the solar real quick. Let's see what that's doing. Alright, everything says it's charging. Alright, everything says that's charging, that's good. Alright, that was pretty easy to do. Then I have to flip that switch. That's the water pump switch. And then let's see. Okay, turn water. I wrote it down on a piece of paper. Turn water on our cabin. Turn water on in the solar shed. Turn water on inside to get all the pink stuff out. And then I can go turn on the propane for the hot water. So, get all that pink out. So now I gotta do that in the bathroom. And then go outside and turn the propane on. Clear, and this one. This one's a little harder to tell from up top if it's pink or not. A little bit easier down there. We'll go turn on the propane tank. Hopefully that's not all the way out yet. Hopefully that can hold out till Jay gets here. But if I gotta switch it, I gotta switch it. It's part of the game, right? But as much of the mishaps and stuff I had yesterday and the drama, at least I've now know how to do it all. I guess in a positive way. Just was not the way I had planned on my day going yesterday. So sorry if it was a little dramatic or emotional. Was not the intention. Was not the intention, but you know, that's life. What? What are you doing? Are you so happy? What, you wanna go back inside? What? What? So let's pull this down and turn that on. And there we go. Should be all good now. So let's go inside. Come on, puppies. So now the hot water's got to flush the antifreeze out of it and see if it gets warm or if the propane tank is out. Oh, it's getting warm. Look at that. Now I can turn the water on. I know how to charge the batteries with the generator. I have learned a few things the last 24 hours at the cabin. Even when you're been off grid for 5 years, you can still learn stuff. So now I know how to do all that. All right. I hope this video is not like a hot mess, but it probably will be. But that's life. So. Look who's here, guys.
Am I your hero?
Well,
or your failure of a husband and not teaching you how to do everything?
I'm my own hero because I made it all work eventually. Just struggled a lot.
Yeah.
I rode the struggle bus.
So you guys, you know, most cases when people realize their shortcomings, they feel appreciative towards the person that helps take care of everything and keep the world rolling. Jenny was not real happy with me. So for future reference, honey, thank you, honey, for doing all you do and knowing all you know.
You weren't the nicest person in helping, though, either, so that made my frustrations a little bit more.
Why was I not nice? I told you how to do everything over the phone.
I learned a lot.
Yep. We learned that Jenny is going to start doing everything around here while I'm here, and then she'll get a better understanding of it.
instead
I
of
know
just...
how to do a lot of stuff though now, so that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, so she's just going to be more involved with it on a day-to-day basis, so she doesn't have these problems when, you know, when I'm not here, which is not very often. It's literally
A couple times.
5 days a year for fishing and 5 days a year for hunting. So
Yeah.
normally the system is not so fragile, but we had some cold...
It is what it
It
is.
all snowballed, of course. Like, I try to go away for 5 days, and all the weather changes and all kinds of drama. So, heaven forbid, you know, Jago relax for 5 days. But anyway.
But I survived.
Yep.
Cabin was warm when he came, and solar was charging, and...
Yep. Don't judge Jenny by what I left in this video, because, you know, we all think everything's easy and everything's hunky-dory all the time. Well, you know what?
Yes, it was probably raw, not perfect video.
Jen's a tough cookie, and, you know, sometimes we're not always at our best, right?
Yes.
And I'm proof of that as well. So
But he's got my permission to show all the rawness and realness.
I'll be editing that video tonight. So thanks guys for hanging out with us.
Let us know
Jen,
if you've learned anything being off grid ever.
Yeah, I hope Jen.
I mean,
yeah,
I've been here 5 years and learned a lot.
Yeah,
this time.
you got it going.
But I learned a lot, and I thought I knew a lot, but I learned a lot more. So let us know what you've learned.
and I think part of the lesson too is that Jen struggled to keep our complicated system operating. She could have just like sat back a little bit and enjoyed a fire and a drink. She only struggled because she was trying to keep some of our complicated stuff going, like our hot tub, and you know, she was trying to save everything. So in the future, we'll make sure we simplify things for Jen and for ourselves. That's what off-grid's all about anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, hope you guys learned something. Hope Jen watches the video and learns something.
I learned.
Again. And she's going to be better about all the solar stuff, right?
Yes.
All right. So,
see ya on the next one, guys.
best wishes, everybody.